Greetings everyone and welcome back to the Forest of Doom. We are just entered it. Last episode, getting prepared for the journey of finding the Dwarven Hammer to help the dwarves of the stone something. Which is split on two parts, and apparently goblin have it. From here we can head west or we can head east. And I think I'm feeling for going east. The narrow path continues to cut its way through the tangled forest. Strange animal cries and noises echo through the trees. At least the path widens to approximately a meter across. Soon you arrive at the moss-covered wooden sink post, on top of which sits a large crow. The arms of the sink post read north and east. Just as you are deciding which way to continue, you hear words. "Oh, good afternoon." You look up in the direction of the voice and see the crow looking down at you inquisitively. "Good afternoon." You reply slowly, feeling a little foolish. The crow speaks again, asking which way you are headed. You reply that you are looking for two goblins, small, sinewy creatures with brown, scaly skin. "Ah, 1 gold piece will buy my advice," states the crow confidently. "Shit! We did... oh, fuck. I don't think we have any money left. I just went full ham on buying. Well, that's quite unfortunate turn of events, I gotta say. I was just thinking when I was booting this game now, that what if I actually will I ever need money again? Because all this stuff was really cheap. I mean, there won't be any friendly shopkeepers in the Darkwood Forest, would there? Would it? Well... yeah, let's just keep going east. The path continues to cut its way through the dense undergrowth, and you feel a little claustrophobic with the trees overhanging you on either side. After a while, the path turns sharply to the left and the tree bearing strange fruit. If you wish to stop to eat some of the fruit, or if you wish to proceed north without stopping to eat. Okay, I'm gonna save it here, and I'm gonna take a call that eating this fruit won't be any good for me. Okay? Okay, watch it. You reach to the tree and pluck a pear-shaped fruit which is purple in color. You take a small bite and it tastes very bitter. If you wish to spit it out and continue, or if you wish rather swallow the fruit, let's follow the fruit. Gone pear-shaped. A pain starts in your stomach and slowly spreads through your body. Yep, it was a poison. I told you. Let's proceed. To the right of the path you hear voices arguing in a strange language coming through the trees. Ooh, are goblins? If you wish to step off the path to investigate, or if you would rather ignore the voices and press north along the path. In a small clearing, amidst the trees you see two small creatures with warty skin dressed in leather armor. They appear to be arguing over who should be in the charge of the rabbit, which is being spit roasted over an open fire. On seeing you, they case their argument and draw their short swords. You are going to have to fight the orcs advancing towards you. There's one ugly orcs though, and there is 2 of them. Time for our first fight. Okay, I think we got this. Their skill and stamina is pretty low. Yeah, this will be a really easy fight, I think. Oh. Yeah, you can click again and then pull the dices up again. If you see, it will be really bad roll, apparently. And you can do it a couple of times too, I think. There's like timer on that shit or something. I mean, I can spam it a couple of times because before it actually drops down. But you need to do it in the last second. Whoa! Excellent! Look! How much more pleasurable is this fight than the last game we played. Holy shit, I know this is probably the really easy fight though. You search through the bags and clothes of the orcs and find 2 gold pieces and a small wooden whistle. You also decide to eat the spilled roasted rabbit and gain 2 points of your stamina. Suitably refreshed, you return to the path and head north. Do I have more stamina than I had now? No, it's 23 out of 23. Further along the narrow path, you hear a deep growl to your left in the trees, if you want to see what creature is growling. If you prefer to ignore the creature and continue, no, we won't. We are bloodthirsty adventurer. We're not just some, you know, farmer. We are full-fledged merc. So, hula balu, fight creature that has been darted. As you wind your way through the trees in the direction of the growling, you suddenly came face to face with a huge brown bear. Oh yeah, a small dart protrudes from its chest and it looks mad with pain and rage. You drop your sword and prepare to fight. I mean, he is wounded. Maybe it won't be that bad. We shall see. Yeah, I have way more skill than him. What skill means, if you are not aware. Like, the difference between us is 5. So I would have to have 5 less roll than him to get a draw. So I would need to have 6. He would need to have 6 higher than me to get hit on me. Which is pretty good. We should be fine. Excellent! As you wind your way through the trees in the direction of the growling, you suddenly... Oh, sorry, we did that already, okay. If you win, you notice that the small dart that protects you from the bear chest is made of silver and its value is 5 gold pieces. And you put it in your backpack, gaining 1 luck point for your discovery. You now return to the path and head north. Daylight appears through the trees in great white shafts on either side of the path. The forest is thinning out. Soon the path leads out of the trees, onto a large plain with tall grasses. Beyond you see rising ground leading to low hills, and new branch of the path leads west. So okay, so we went all the way here, and it also marked where we had a fight, which is really nice, to be honest. Question is, should we go left, then go down? I assuming you'll be able to go down here, and then do the same thing. I think that might be good tactic. We don't know where the hammer is. I can just assume it's on the other side, up north. Yeah, let's go west. You soon arrive at another junction in the path. You see that the path leading south heads straight back into the forest and decide against it. Therefore you may continue west or go north. Oh, so we can't. No wait, we can. It doesn't let me go this way. We can continue west or go north. Let's continue west. Sure. The path ends at another junction. The way south leads back to the forest, so you decide to head north. Okay, I guess. Walking quickly along the path through the waist-high grass, you arrive at another junction in the path. I will check the map. quite often here, isn't it? Let's go west. This is like edge of map. There might be something interesting there, I think. From not too far ahead comes the sharp noise of barking dogs. Drawing nearer, suddenly a brown fox with eyes wide open, in fear, dashes past you running east. The frantic yelping of the dogs gets louder. If you wish to face the oncoming pack of dogs, or if you would rather hide in the tall grasses of the path and let them run past. I think I use my luck pretty well so far. I mean, I didn't use my actual in-game luck, but the fact that we didn't get hit yet, I think we could let them pass. As you crouch down in the tall grass, you hear the sound of galloping hoofs amidst the barking. Then you see the legs of 4 hounds and 1 horse race past you in a cloud of dust. The sound of the hunt quickly fades into the distance and you step out onto the path again. Wondering about the poor old fox, you set off west once more. You soon arrive at the crossroads. The way south leads back to the forest, so you decide to ignore it. Okay, so it kind of makes me go north. It makes me go north, basically. Although it seems there is still something west side, and that might not be actually dangerous. What we have here might be just a hunt, and maybe we would just talk with these people and not fight the dogs. Let's check the west. Oh. Ahead, you see that the path ends at the door of a large hut. Made of dried mud, it has a domed roof and a single window. You peer through the window and see a large man with dark skin sitting at the table in the middle of the hut. He is bare-chested and is flexing the muscles of his arms. You wish to enter the hut, or if you would rather return to the junction. I have no idea who is this guy. And why he's sitting there. I have feeling like he wants to, test my strength by this hunt competition, which I entirely forgot the name of. As you enter the hut, the big man smiles. He looks pleased to see you and starts to speak in a deep voice. Welcome, stranger. My name is Quinn, and I earn my living by my arms. Would you care for a little wager, perhaps, at arm wrestling? Hell yeah. You possess an armband of strength. I knew it. Quinn explains that he will wager some dust of levitation against an item or coins to the value of 10 gold pieces. As you sit down to the table opposite of him, you deftly slip the armband of strength on your arm. You put your elbow to the table and lock hands with him. His grasp is like an iron jaw, and his dark eyes look confident. His biceps bulge, and he gives the signal for the contents to begin. You start to push his arm down and are amazed at your own strength. Sweat breaks out of his forehead and you can see the disbelief and pain in his face. You push harder and force his arm on the table in defeat. Quinn stands up and walks silently to a wooden chest at the back of the hut. He lifts the lid and pulls out a small glass phial. He hands it to you and walks back to the table where he slumps in his chair looking truly dejected. The dust in the phial sparks in the light and you put it into your backpack and leave the hut. Outside you walk back to the junction in the path. You arrive back at the crossroads. Ignoring the way south back to the forest, you may go north or continue east. So we can go all the way back if we wish. I think at this point, let's go north. As you walk further northwards across the plain, the grass gradually becomes shorter and the ground starts to rise gently. Ahead you hear the roar of crashing water. Soon you reach the bank of a wide river split on 2 levels. To your right the water is calm and slow moving, but in front of you it tumbles noisily down a waterfall to a gorge below, where the river narrows and runs quickly west. Over the rocks and boulders, steps lead down by the side of the waterfall to the bottom of the gorge. I'm quite sure you don't say this as gorge, it's more like gorge or something. Although it is difficult to see where they end because of the spray thrown up across the river, you see the path heading north into the distance. A small wooden boat is tied to a post to your right, where the river is calm. Will you walk down the steps to the base of the waterfall or row the wooden boat across the river? We shall see in the next episode. I think that will be pretty good. We covered quite a lot of ground. I think these games are not as long as I expected them to be. I think, I'm not sure. We'll see. I mean, we get like to a half of map. This is quite... I think there is a lot of replayability if you want. You could go like left and took one of those parts here. It might be it. We see when we're gonna end up. And this is actually good, because on one hand I want to show you the whole game, but from the other side I would also like to encourage you to play it yourself and maybe take different paths, because that's mainly what these games are about. In any case, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you did. The comment section is down below, and I'm gonna see you with more Forest of Doom next Friday. Farewell.